For years, the focus of my channel has been Roblox obbies, but today marks the first video of a new chapter, Geometry Dash and music theory content. I haven't seriously played this game since 2019 when I was much younger, and I'm very excited to get back into it. The first order of business is a matter of recompleting some of the official levels. Let's start with Jumper. So of all the official levels, I've done all of them except Theory of Everything 2 and Deadlocked. We're gonna start with this one, for reasons we'll get to a bit later. It's a rebeat, but let's see how well this goes. Okay, so first I need to decide what my, button of choice is. I'm using spacebar right now, but I can also do up arrow and click. Click is a lot quieter, and y'all have heard my loud, clanky keyboard for years. I don't know, the spacebar just feels like better to press. It's like easier to press that, you know? Of course, there's also up arrow. Let me try that. Okay, it lagged, bro. Even though I was doomed anyway. Bro. Should I go for the coins? That's the only coin I'm missing on this level. Okay, I've died like 4 times trying to get the coins, so I'ma just, you know, that we can always come back to it, you know? There's the other coin. Okay. I'm sight reading here. I mean, I have played it before, but I don't remember it. There we go. Okay, before we move on, let's do sort of a mini music theory analysis of this, which is sort of the other type of content I want to start posting on this channel. So this won't be as in-depth as like a video solely dedicated to that, but like what I hear in this song is very clear use of the major mode, particularly at the end. You can hear the going like down the scale and then to the leading tone. This is a very simple use of the major mode, quarter notes going down the scale with a leading tone creating a simple resolution at the end. Alright, now it's time to play a harder level, Hexagon Force. We'll see if sight reading it goes in any way well. This one's one of my favorite Waterflame songs, is Hexagon Force. Everyone hates this part. See, dual sections are like the hardest thing in the whole game. Okay, we'll give it one more attempt sight reading that dual section, then I'll practice it in practice mode if necessary. Okay, dude. The way I guess you learn dual sections is you gotta practice and like know where to look on everything, because you know, you gotta shift your focus like constantly, especially in like as they appear in like extreme demon levels, you know. Okay, here if I just focus on the bottom one and don't like get confused as to which one I need to do. Yeah, and then once we're back into single mode, it's pretty easy. Hopefully it stays that way. Nope, okay. Okay. So here I gotta look up and then make sure I do the top one like while the bottom one is midair. Pretty easy. Don't really care about the coins right now. If it's a symmetrical dual section, it's easy, because then you can just focus on one, and it's no big deal. As long as you just like are careful to make sure you're focusing on the one that's like not upside down, so it appears normal, you know? Okay, here we go. Okay. So make sure I jump kinda late there. Nope. I think I gotta hit the yellow orb on top there a bit later. Okay, now just focus on the bottom one. Yeah, see? There we go. Easy. Nice. Okay, I did the hard part. And then I think it's just symmetrical, so I don't do anything stupid. Here we go. Dang it, dude. So close, so close, so close. Nice. A wise man once said, hexagons are the bestagons. For the mini music theory analysis of Hexagon Force, I've actually prepared for it by transcribing the first minute or two of the song seen here. In other songs I've analyzed, I've noticed that when you mix major and minor, it sounds really cool. I've seen that done in a few different ways. Using the parallel major and minor, such as A major and A minor, that is, using the notes from those two scales sort of interchangeably. Using the relative major and minor, such as E flat major and C minor. That is, stick to one key signature, but sort of shift between which is the tonic throughout the song. What Hexagon Force does, which I've never seen before, is that it's undeniably in G minor, that is, G is the tonic and the key signature is two flats. But if you look at the chord progression, you'll notice that they're all major chords except for the one minor chord, which is to be expected. You'll also notice that E flat major, F major, G minor appears a lot in that sequence, which is a flat 6, flat 7, 1 cadence, which I really like the sound of, and is possibly the reason I'm so drawn to the song. Believe it or not, this isn't actually my first Geometry Dash video. I made one back in 2022 as a sort of one-off thing because it was requested by viewers. But now that it's going to be my primary focus on my videos, there's one big thing I'm worried about, and that's copyright. I made a whole diss track complaining about the struggles of using music, frankly anywhere, and YouTube videos about Geometry Dash are certainly no exception. I hate the music industry. It makes my life so hard. I wish so much that all these laws I could simply disregard. I hate the music industry. It's so not even funny. The copyright spies will always find you, because all they want is money. That video I made in 2022 featuring these two songs, yeah, that got copyright claimed for this one. Not right as I uploaded it, such that I could go re-edit and fix the issue, that would just be too convenient. But a year and a half later, long after re-editing and re-uploading was out of the question, I had to mute the video and just take that L, and my inspiration had done been quelled. So I was lucky enough that I could at least just mute that section of the video without ruining the video too much, and thus keep my monetization, and granted, the video flatlined long before it got copyright claimed, and to this day still doesn't even have 1,000 views. Not much was at stake, but still it doesn't set a good precedent going forward. Good news though, Waterflame music is kinda allowed to be used in monetized YouTube videos about Geometry Dash. On the Waterflame website, it says that for channels that just stream gameplay, which includes Geometry Dash videos, it will be no problem to whitelist. That means yes, you can use Waterflame music in monetized YouTube videos about Geometry Dash if you email the video link asking to whitelist it. Therefore, I suspect you'll see a lot of Waterflame music in my videos coming up, because this is really the only one I can figure out if and how I can use it. So years ago, when I played Geometry Dash at age like 9, something I definitely didn't do was use practice mode to its full potential. At best, I'd do a practice run before really grinding the level, and then never touch practice mode again, and then be surprised when I'd only get a new best every 100 attempts, and then fail immediately because I'm effectively sight reading it. Now that I'm older and wiser, and have spent years playing EToH and trumpet, I know that brute forcing legit attempts like that is the absolute worst way to learn anything. Therefore, for Theory of Everything 2, which will be my next demon level, I'm going to start the grind today with a much better plan for learning it. Unfortunately, as this song is a DJ Nate song and not a Waterflame song, I couldn't figure out if I'm in the clear to use it, so for this video at least, you won't hear it. Sorry. So I guess I can start with legit attempts, like, let's just see how far I can get, just sight reading. That's a good way to start. Whoa, I'm actually doing pretty good at this. Huh? How am I? Okay, that couldn't last long. But yeah, let's just get into practice mode and basically do the Geometry Dash equivalent of all jumping in EToH Tower. I guess I should go for the coin. There's no reason not to. There we go. Okay, yeah, see, I'm never sight reading that. So like, this is definitely, okay, see, I got through it once. I should probably run it again to get a clear understanding of what I'm doing. If there were a way I could like pause it and not show this, I doubt, I don't know if there's a way I can do that. I think what I need to do is like go here, that's a gravity switcher, go here, bounce here, and then I think there's another blue orb up there. Okay, so, okay, yeah, that's, now that I've taken a moment to look at that, that's no problem. Yeah, so if I kind of just go for the portals here, can I do either portal? Like, can I do the one at the top? No, I can't. Okay, good to know. So then we want to go down through here, and then avoid, okay. Yeah, so I gotta pay attention there to where the invisible blocks are. So I go up, and then jump on there. Yeah, up, down, down. No, wait. So I think I'm supposed to go up, down, but I've just discovered you can go up, and then you just, like, fall onto there. So I'll go up, down. I think that one's a down. So up, down, down. So it's 2 ups, 3 downs. Up, down, down. Up, down. Okay. So it's 2, 3, 2, and then just spam click, I think. 2, 3, 2, and then just spam click. Okay. There. See? Now I basically have that 100% down. Then this is slow. Easy to sight read. This one's not quite as easy. Okay. Actually, that's not too bad. Okay. Whoa. I'm going to want to run that again. Okay. Okay, so you want to avoid the one that has the X, and then pretty much it's easy from there. There. Okay. That transition might be a little weird. Okay, but if I go up a little bit, like just a little click once I hit the mini wave, then we're good. And then it's basically the end. Remember, there's a orb there. Click, and then it's done. Okay. Something I definitely wouldn't have done at age 9 would be, after I do a practice mode attempt, do another practice mode attempt. See, because I need to make sure I actually recall all the stuff I learned. You know, like the 2, what was it, 2, 3, 2, spam click was how I did that ball section. Okay, that second time through was like super quick. I don't know if I'll actually be able to complete this legit like today, but in like 2 or 3 days for sure. But let's see. I'll grind some legit attempts. Let's see what happens. Okay, 2, 3, 2, and then spam click. Sight read. Well, not actually sight reading. I practiced it. No! 67%. Nice. You can't make that up, dude. To put that in perspective, in just a 27-minute session of practicing and grinding, I was able to get to 67%, and remember, I haven't even played this game in years. And I was confident that if I kept it up, I could beat the level in a matter of days, and indeed, as of finishing editing this video, I've now completed it. GG. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe. If you have any ideas for future Geometry Dash videos, suggest them in the comments and/or Discord server. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.